How are you? How are you doing today? How is everybody? As we are preparing to write our GCE exams this year 2026, let us go through some questions. So, can you give me the answers for this question? Your function inverse. Give me the answers for this question. You can kindly pause the video and give answers. Okay. Thank you for trying. So now, how do we solve these questions? After watching this video, please let me know in the comment section. Let me know where you're finding challenges, and let me know if you are able to follow and understand what we are doing here. Alright, so we have the question which says, given that f of x is equal to 3x plus 5 and gx is equal to x plus 4 over 3. And then we are told to find, at A, we are asked to find the inverse of the function g of x. Alright, without wasting much of the time, all we need to know here is to know where are the functions. So we have this function here and this one here. So this is the function of f, this is the function of g. Now, they're asking us to find the inverse of the function of g. So the function that we're dealing with is this one. Are we together? So the first thing, rewrite the function that you're dealing with. So you're saying function of g of x is equal to x plus 4 over 3. Okay, over 3. Now, what do? We start solving. So, first thing, introduce y in the expression. So, here, where you have g of x, let this guy be equal to y. Okay, let this guy be equal to y. So, we're going to say y is equal to x plus 4 over 3. Okay, and then after we introduce y, we are going to say let us make x the subject of the formula. Alright, so we are going to say here it should be also a fraction. Since we have a fraction here, so we are going to introduce this guy here. Then we cross multiply. 1 should multiply this numerator on top, and this 3 should multiply this guy here. So we're going to do cross multiplication. Right, so we're going to say this guy 1 open bracket x plus 4 is this one, equal to 3 open bracket y. Okay, hope we are together so far. Then 1 times everything here is this guy. We are saying 1 times x. We're going to get x. 1 times 4. We have a positive sign here, so get the positive sign. Then 1 times 4 is 4. This is equal to 3 times y. We have 3y. Okay? Hope you are following. Follow me closely. So this implies that since we want to make x the subject of the formula, so this guy has to come here. So in other words, we are saying find the additive inverse of this guy. Okay, so we are saying x is equal to 3y. Now here, this guy is positive. So when we find the additive inverse, or when it crosses the equal sign, we are going to have a different sign. So it will change the sign as it is crossing the equal sign. So you're going to be negative 4. Okay? Now, this guy is going to be, since we have managed to make x the subject of the formula, what we are going to do now is to swap the variables. Okay? So since you are seeing x here and you're seeing y here, so what we mean when we say swap the variables is make sure that where you're seeing x, you put y. Where you're seeing y, you put x. So we're saying y should be equal to 3x minus 4. Okay? 3x minus 4. But what are we finding? What we are finding is the inverse of g. Okay, so bring this guy where you have y. That's our last step. So we're going to say g inverse of x is equal to 3x minus 4, and this is our inverse. Okay, let's go to the next question. Let's go to the next question. So allow me to put this line here just to show the demarcation. Alright, so here they want us to find the composite function of g of f of x. Right, so here what they are simply saying is we have this function outside, but inside this function we have another function which is the function of f of x. Okay, so what they are saying, in the function of g, the original function of g here, where you are seeing x here, just put the whole function of what? F. Okay, so we are saying g of f of x is equal to this is the function of g. Okay, this is the function of g. So where we have x here, we put the whole function of what? F. So we're going to say 3x plus 5. Okay, this represents the function of f, plus 4. This 4 which is remaining here, this is x. Okay, over everything should be divided by 3. Okay, so this is equal to what? Okay, we remove the brackets by multiplying by 1. So we're going to have 3x plus 5 plus 4 over 3. And this is going to give us this answer. So we have 3x. These guys are like terms, we can add. And they are giving us the sum of 9 over 3. Okay? They're giving us the sum of 9 over 3. So, after we see this, if you want, you can say 3 here, it's 1, 3 here, it's 3. Okay? So, in other words, what I'm saying is 3 over 3 times x plus 9 over 3. Okay? This implies that we have x here plus 3 there, it's 3. So this is our final answer. So this is g f of x. Okay, now what is the last one? The last one, okay, let's put a demarcation here. So we have c here. Let me just read the question. G of f of 4. Alright, so on the last question, they want us to find the composite function where x has been replaced by 4. Okay, x has been replaced with 4. Alright, so now remember, this part is exactly the same as this one, except in the brackets here, where here we have x, here we have 4. So on your final answer there, on your final answer, just check where you have x and put what? Put 4. So this is what we are saying. You have x here, and there you have 3. So here, just put what? 4. Because here, what is indicated is 4 and not x. So we're going to say 4 plus 3. Okay? This gives us the sum of what? This is 7. And this becomes our final answer. So this is the whole work that we did, and this is how you are expected to solve this question. Hope you've enjoyed and hope you've understood what we've discussed so far. Let me know where you're having any problem. So if you want to join our online classes, this is the number that you can use. You can just send us a message on WhatsApp on 0771 616454. You can also call on 0770 454220. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a blessed time to revise. Bye bye.